our attitude has consistently been, rather than penalizing the survivor by making her or him remain silent and not speaking up, why not conduct an independent investigation, a truly independent investigation? And if what the survivor is claiming has merit, don't penalize her, penalize the predator, right? Because if you continue to employ this predator, even if you eventually push the survivor out, there will be another survivor, and another, and another. And these things are not really that secret, in the sense that others look at predatory behavior and say, okay, so-and-so is getting away with it, I can too. And next thing you know, you have a company with a huge morale problem, where typically women, people of color, as Gretchen mentioned, LGBTQ plus members are the ones who are being discriminated against or harassed or assaulted. And all the DEI investment that these companies are now making, which we know most companies now have some sort of DEI component, all the money and all the good work that you're spending talking about how you're being inclusive and promoting traditionally disenfranchised cohorts is going out the window, because you can have 50% of your company be female, but if those women are getting harassed, guess what? You're just cycling through them. I mean, they're going to leave, others are going to come in, they're going to leave, others are going to come in, and so on. And the question remains, what kind of commitment is that to DEI if your legitimate purpose is just to say that you have X number of women or X number of people of color, but you're actually not protecting them from bad behavior? And if you believe that sunlight is the best disinfectant, there's really no reason why somebody can't speak up and say, you know what, person X is doing something to me that I think is unacceptable. Why don't we investigate it? And there are states, look, New Jersey became the first state in the nation in 2019 to ban all non-disclosure agreements for toxic workplace issues. Again, not for proprietary information, but by everything covered by their law against discrimination, which is basically Title VII on the federal level. There hasn't been an influx of lawsuits. There hasn't been an influx of settlement amounts that are not commensurate with what people were getting earlier. There really hasn't been much of a negative effect for companies. What there has been is, from what we can tell, and we're doing more research into this to quantify it, but from just qualitative research that we've done, there has been an improvement in worker morale. There has been an improvement in outcomes for employees who complain. And there has, I think there has been, is from what we can tell, again, anecdotally, more retention of the very people that companies talk about wanting to retain. Now, California on January 1st of this year passed a similar NDA ban. Washington State in March did the same. We just introduced legislation in New York State to hopefully do the same. So this is the future, and companies really should realize that they will be eventually, in the next few years, forced by legislation to get on the right side of history. The good thing would be to get on the right side of history now.